welcome back. We're going to be showing you how to first make a boule, which is essentially a circle with your dough. And the second off is going to be a façonnage, excuse me, for the façonnage aspect. So let's get right into it. Alright, things you need: a scale, not that big, flour, also your pat or dough, and then also your baking trays, 2, and then also your containers and a cone. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to take the pat that I made at my house out, and I'm going to flour the work surface a little bit on the bottom and the top. The dough is going to be a little bit sticky for you, okay? Just understand that once it's set, because I let mine sit in the fridge because I make panda meat a few days a week, so I make a bigger amount and then cook it every pretty much 3 days in a row. So measure your dough out. Make sure that it's 350 grams per piece, and then put it right back on your work surface. Alright, so with each piece of pat or dough, what you're going to do now is essentially form that into a circle by going on the outside of it and curving it on the inside. You will have a little hole just like that. That's what you're looking for. Once you get to this stage, clear off the flour on your work surface, and then as you can see what my hands are doing, all you're going to do is go around the outside of the dough, and you're going to form it into a ball just by moving it against the work surface. That's the biggest thing, moving it against the work surface. And here's another angle for you. Again, all we're going to be doing, a little bit of repetition here for yourself. Curving it on the outside to form a circle, then putting it right back on your work surface, and then just pushing it around until it forms that ball. Alright, so we have our dough here. Big thing is that I've let it rest for 20 minutes after forming it into a ball. I'm going to take my mold here with a little bit of grease, hand spray. I'm going to spray the inside of the mold. Make sure that you spray the sides very good because it's going to rise on you. And then from here, guess what? We get to do our little 4-fold façonnage. Throw some flour on top, turn the dough over, press very slightly, and then what you're going to do is fold right into the center once, grab from the end, fold back into the center again, repeat for that 3rd time, and then for the 4th time, going to roll again, but then what we're going to do, we're going to be seaming it, so you're going to use the palm of your hand to essentially pinch the dough together, forming a seam on the bottom. Roll it a little bit back towards you, and then you have your façonnage done. So very good job, and then put it into your container, mold, and there you go. So sometimes seeing it from a different angle will help you, and this is that different angle for yourself. So again, flour, turn over, pat 2 or 3 times, fold in 2nd time, fold in a 3rd time, and now with that 4th time, using the palm of my hand to pinch down on the end to form a seam, rolling it over, and placing right back in my mold. Doing it just one more time because repetition in cooking is really the way to go. 1, 2, 3, and on this 4th one, pinch it down to form a seam on the bottom. And who doesn't like repetition one more time? Again, 4 folds, and what this is doing is adding strength to the dough. And that's the whole reason that you do a façonnage. For any type of dough, any type of bread that you have. So. So I've let the bread proof for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Again, you want to find a warm spot in your home for this. You can tell that it's risen about 3/4 of the way, and you do the finger test where it pushes back just a little bit for yourself, and it means it's good. When you're ready to bake, you're going to put a baking tray right on top, and that's going to help to form all 4 sides, and then you'll have a perfect little rectangle.